Hello everyone, my name is Serafi and I'm happy to meet you all, and welcome back to a Wizard101, a Song of Ice and Fire. Eric and Charlotte are going to be playing again today, and today we're going to be doing the 5 boxes event, which is, it's a seasonal event, so it's not always available. I do have to go ahead and do it right now, but it is kind of scaled for level 10 at the moment, so I'm just going to go ahead and knock that out, along with a couple other side quests I need to do before we head on to Colossus Boulevard. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is the Thieves quest for the end of Cyclops Lane, which involves 5 rings that were going to be used as prizes for a Renaissance fair that have been stolen. And we're just going to go and find them. They're all over the place. That's such a great reference. I love it. Alright, the Fear of Fire. Let's get started. Can you teleport? I took out the Lost Soul. One Fire Elf should take out this guy, no problem. Charlotte, showing she is a useful member of the team as always. I got this. Perfect.
All I wanted to do was use the magic ring to reduce this world to cinders, and this is the thanks I get. Take the ring of fire. I've already done my part. You'll never reach the others before the destroyer rises.
I thought that I was just gonna, like, recover some rings for a party. I did not realize that there was, like, a evil apocalypse plot again in this side quest, but okay.
There we go.
Okay. Next up is Triton Avenue. It's quite a walk. I don't lie, from Unicorn City or Unicorn Way, but let's get going. It might sound weird to do a video about one event and one side quest, but this side quest is actually quite long, and it's funny, so I don't want to skip it, but it doesn't advance the plot at all. Alright, Triton Avenue. Here we go. Here we go.
Spring of water, lend your power to create the destroyer that will end this corrupted world. Who are you? Can't you see I'm busy here? It's rude to interrupt, you know, and rudeness must be punished.
Looks like her eyes are clouded over. Alright, so the fear of drowning. With the greatness of my power pip, I'll take her out on turn 1. Alright, this Lost Soul isn't very powerful, so here he comes. Got him!
It doesn't matter. We will avenge our banishment. We will summon a destroyer of dirt, fire, wind, water, and etc. To my incantation was complete. The ring of water is powerless now, so you can have it. Word to your funeral.
Okay. So despite destroying these guys in battle, it looks like we're not actually slowing them down at all in summoning an evil entity to destroy the world. That's not good. I like my evil entities nicely not powerful enough to destroy the world. Alright, Cyclops Lane. And I think there's one in Dark Cave after that. Here comes Wind.
You come to stop us. You can't. Nothing can. We are the planet fears. The terrors born of all natural disasters. We are the shivering during a storm warning. The lump in the back of your throat during a small earthquake. We are the inconvenience of every snowfall.
That's mildly evil, I guess.
But we are nothing compared to what's coming. Meaningless in the wake of the destroyer. The disaster made flesh.
Okay. The fear of gentle breezes. Sounds like his throat is quite raspy. Once again, we have a power pip to solve our problems. This rank 2 enemy with 100 health is about to meet his end. Goodbye, sir. Teamwork makes the dream work. 2 left.
I told you we were nothing compared to what's coming. But if you're so desperate to reclaim the Ring of Winds, here you go. I already used up all its powers anyway to provide breath to the destroyer.
I guess that's why you can't hear his voice. It's so raspy. Alright. Dark Cave. Alright. Not far from the entrance, at least.
Of the destroyer should have a witness, someone to go blind in the light of his glory.
That is a very, very detailed undead compared to the other ones that we've seen so far.
My fellows already imbued him with the power over fire, water, and wind, and I have given him all the power of the Ring of Dirt. There's only one ring left, the 5th ring. The oft-forgotten Ring of Guts. It's super important, though. It's what makes him a physical thing that can destroy, not just swirling energy. So, Ring of Guts, activate! Is it activating? I don't think it's activating. Lousy ring probably only works if you have working guts. Hey, you look alive. Want to help me out here? Either you do it, or I'll make you do it.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna make me do it. Oof. Buried Fear is down on his turn, so we're just going to go ahead and take care of this lost soul. And that is the Planet Fears quest wrapped up in 17 minutes. Good times.
Are you sure I can't convince you to help me create the destroyer? Come on. It'll be fun. Fine, fine. Sheesh, calm down. A simple no would have sufficed. Don't worry about all that energy. Without a body, it'll disperse on its own. Now, take the rings of dirt and guts and go. Do whatever you were going to do with them.
Thank you. Alright, Electra, your then fair can progress. Where'd Charlie go? Oh, guess I'll meet her over there. Oh, I have this mark still. That's convenient.
All the shopkeepers agreed to help us, and you stopped angry ghosts from destroying the world? This is shaping up to be the best then fair ever. Oh, and you even have rings we can give out as prizes. Let's see. Dirt, fire, wind, water, and guts? Like actual guts? Neat. Let's just put that last one away. Thank you so much, Wizard. Make sure to visit the then fair when it's up and running.
Okay. Alright, so we hit level 12. We did earn the 3 Streets Savior badge, which I am going to equip. And now we have gained a bunch of new quests because we are level 12. So, that's exciting. But before we go and do all of that, let's go and take on the 5 boxes event. Other one. Oh my gosh, there's even more. There's 5 people that want to talk to me now that I'm level 12. This video is going to be longer than I thought. But of course, we don't care about anything other than pet grinding chats. Because the sooner we get done pet grinding, the sooner we can be done pet grinding forever. So Homer, Aegon, Mulinda, Lydia, Burke, all of them. Okay. Okay. Just 100 more. We're so close. $21.69. Okay, so next up will be 2200, then 2240, then max. Okay, so we should be able to max right now. Alright. Deputy Shadow has leveled up to Ultra. Perfect. We are done pet training. Now we go to our pet and we can sock it. We still have to be level 15 to socket the Ice Giver Sapphire. No big deal. So we're level 12 now. We just have to remember to do that. That's fantastic. So once we get the Ice Giver Sapphire, we will have, 25 damage on our pet? Yeah, 25 damage on our pet and 17 resistance. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. So that is done. Let's talk to the professor.
Hello there. I'm so glad you found me. And so quickly. We haven't met before, have we? I thought so. I need your assistance at once. I'm investigating something peculiar in Old Town. Something with sinister implications. Please come and find my telegraph box in Old Town. You can't miss it. I'll be inside, waiting for you.
Alright, so this is, the professor, which is the doctor. So if you have never watched Doctor Who, then you're in for a treat. If you have, then you know what's going to happen next. Alright, let's wait for Charlotte.
You are about to enter a dungeon. If you log out or leave for more than 30 minutes, you will lose all of the progress you have made in this dungeon and must start over. This dungeon takes around 45 minutes to finish. Shorter if you bring friends. Are you sure you want to enter this dungeon?
Alright, so a dungeon is like a boss fight where you have to port in, but it's multiple areas.
Hello again. Welcome to the box. She's not as small as she looks on the outside, is she? Now, to the business at hand. There is a sinister force threatening all of us. He, she, or it is tampering with the building blocks of history. My instruments have detected a major change in Ravenwood's past. Something that could destroy our future. I have configured a portal to take you to old Ravenwood. Go through and see if you can figure out what's been changed in the past. Let me know what you discover in old Ravenwood, and we'll work up a plan to restore things to their natural order.
All right.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Dahlia Falmea. Are you the tutor I requested? I'm having such a hard time with my lessons.
Falmea is the fire professor.
No, I haven't been here long. When I first arrived, I was very anxious about taking the Book of Secrets test. I heard it was scary. You have no idea how happy I was when a helpful stranger told me to skip it and just enroll in the ice school. But I can't master the ice spells, and I don't understand the theories. If I fail my next exam, I'll be expelled. I just know it.
Yeah, that's okay. So the past has been changed. Let's go talk to the professor.
You found Dahlia Falmea enrolled as a student at the ice school? Why, that's preposterous. If she stays on that course, she'll clearly be expelled and never become the fire professor. Then she'll never create the exchange program with Sepharia. No, never mind that now. You must redirect Dahlia to the path of fire. I've configured the telegraph box to send you directly to the ice tower. Help Dahlia with her exam, so she doesn't flunk out.
Hooray, cheating.
I'm going to fail. I'm going to fail. Oh,
Professor Greyroos summoned me to challenge you. If you fail to stop me, you'll get an absolute 0 on your exam.
Alright, so Falmea is assisting us. So she provides us with a benefit. And that benefit is 10 damage. It's pretty good. got a power pip. All right, I'm gonna attack this Frosty Walker, and I'll leave the whole board to Charlotte. I know that she can discard to draw her Meteor Storm. A 3-on-2 fight is quite scary, but these snowballs don't seem to be particularly dangerous as minions, so we should be alright. Here comes the boss. A Myth Bat again. Well, could have been much worse with 3 pips. Ah, the rank 2 did use a rank 2 spell. Scary. Hopefully they don't stun me. Stunning is something that Ice can do at this level. I took 122 damage. That's quite a lot. Thankfully, I believe that the box area has health pots, so we should be okay. All right, we dealt 250 damage. That means that the Frosty Walker only has 600 health left. Here comes the meteor. And that's everybody down. Excellent work, Charlotte.
Oh, you warmed my frozen heart with your cooperation. No one told me this was going to be a group project.
Thank you, but I have years of schoolwork and ice spells ahead of me. There's no way I can manage without your help. What? Switch schools? Is such a thing possible? Oh, I bet I'd excel at the death school. I love wearing black.
Falmea, your hair is literally a candle.
Can you research if such a thing can be done? Please let me know as soon as you can.
I don't know if anyone has ever switched schools before. You need to speak to Gamma. If anyone can figure out how to do it, it's that wise owl.
Okay, hello, Gamma.
Oh, Wizard, you look familiar. Oh, hello, Dahlia. How are you getting along with your studies? Oh, that is distressing news. I don't think the Book of Secrets has ever aired before. Was that? You skipped the test. No wonder you're struggling.
Can I switch schools? I'm sure I'd be much more suited to the death school, or maybe Storm. It's so popular. Not like Myth.
That's a commentary on the Wizard101 community.
Changing schools is unprecedented. But, this once, I'll allow it, as long as the headmaster doesn't object. May I suggest we consult the Book of Secrets this time?
Oh, fire! Why did I never think of that? My family will cheerily welcome that warm news. Fire sounds perfectly brilliant.
Ah, well,
I would like to point out that Falmea is literally a fire elf.
be flattered by such requests.
She didn't want to assume.
Darling, I suggest you prepare for your new curriculum. Now, be off with you. Oh.
Okay. Excellent. That works.
Gamma helped Dahlia into the right school? Jolly good. Why don't you go through to the fire school and check in on her?
I mean, we set the past right. I don't know why we have to go look, but okay.
Hello again. Like my sizzling new kit? I picked it all up in the crown shop. I have to say, I think it's smoking. But I have to confess, Professor Memphis intimidates me a bit. Would you mind coming with me to talk to him?
Good day, young wizard. I'm thrilled to have you join the ranks of the pyromancers. None burn brighter. As a welcome test, I've set a challenge for you in the Tower of Fire. Convince the fire spirit, Kasai Baku, how much you want this.
Well, nothing beats a challenge for the Song of Ice and Fire crew like a fire boss and an ice boss.
Wizard, can I beg your assistance once more? This guy looks tough.
No worries. I got this. Alright, 745 health. Unlike Charlotte, I do not have AoE yet, so we're gonna need... Oh, as an 80% ice shield. Unfortunate. Do you even have prisms yet?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't gotten them yet. I'm not level 12 yet. Or, wait. Am I? I can't check. Oh yeah, I am level 12, obviously. I just got all the spam. Yeah, so I have not done the quest to get Ice Prism yet. Alright, well we have to waste a spell and 2 pips to get this shield off of him. An 80% shield sadly means we'll deal basically no damage, even though we're boosted and we have a trap. Yeah, you see, the shield spells are really bad for your damage. Alright, we're going to play another trap. Hopefully they don't ice shield again.
Down.
Okay, I don't have a blade. I feel like a blade is needed here. I'm going to go ahead and shield for right now. Kasai passes. Charlotte brings the Meteor Storm. 2 blades. Hopefully that'll pierce some of that resistance. The snake goes down. That's very good. Less likely that Kasai will get a shield this turn then. Kasai with the rank 4 spell.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh! Ah.
A 70% ice shield in addition to that damage. That's not good. Oh, we got him anyway.
Well fought, wizards. The fire school.
We did it! Well, I mean, you mostly did it, but I helped. This magic... Let's tell Memphis.
Great, okay. We managed to set the past correctly, thanks to the power of the box.
I hear you extinguished old Kasai Baku soundly. It's thrilling to see young wizards with fire in their veins. Return to the fire tower. I've sent my apprentice, Grim's Nisper.
What? Dahlia, I must go and tell him. In the meantime, these fire wraiths will stop you.
So we accidentally skipped through that because Charlotte came into the room before I did. But what he said was the Maestro intended for Dahlia to be an ice wizard. Is there a way for me to look at my... Come on.
What are you trying to check?
The scripts.
In the quest log. So we'll have to look at that after the fight.
Okay. Going in. There's one of them down. Rank 3 elites. A little bit powerful for a level 10 area, but that's fine.
I think Grimsness ran down into the lower level of the fire tower. Quick, let's catch him.
Alright, hold on. So... where's the quest log?
It's the question mark at the top left of the quest. Well, I thought there was a way to check it.
I guess not while you're in a... not while you're in a dungeon.
Oh, Maestro, I must speak to you to tell you that your plan to burn down Ravenwood from within the fire school has come undone. You again, cinder and smoke. Well, come on then and face my fiery feathers.
That is a 4-on-2. Okay.
Oh, shoot, I should have put it. Prisms.
Alright. The first big fight of the series. Let's go. We have 3 rank 3 elites and a rank 3 boss with a total combined health of 2,000. That is an ice shield, of course. Well, we did see that the Meteor Storm does do enough damage to these wraiths. They don't have that much fire resistance. Or maybe it's Dahlia's 10% damage amp that's helping us. Regardless, Charlotte should be able to double stack her blades and hit with a Meteor Swarm to kill the elites, so I will be focusing on Grimsness. The big question is whether Charlotte can live with all these attacks coming her way. Unfortunately, I don't have any tower shields available now. Charlotte slots in Heartbeat to heal herself for 240, but that costs 1 pip. That will extend the turn that she can cast her Meteor Swarm by 1 unless she rolls a Power Pip next turn. The enemies getting to strike before us is really hurting this team. Heartbeat does give her some time. Did not get a Power Pip, but I got a Tower Shield. Can only hope that the attacks come to me this round. That looks like a troll, but it fizzled. Another fizzle, that's good. We need those. Both of us took 1 hit. Charlotte down to 500 health, but we are going to Tower Shield her.
I should have a Meteor Strike this turn.
Good. No more defense. It's time to end this. A first attack fizzles. Grimsness casts. 50% less damage. The third attack. Another fire cat at me. And myth bats at Charlotte, but that shouldn't take her down. 100 damage, but she survives. My turn. Here comes the evil snowman with the boost from the opponent being weak to ice and the blade enhancement. And Grimsness is down for the count. The meteor swarm coming in to clean up these enemies. 2 blades buffing. 850 damage. All 3 of them go down. And that is the dungeon.
We must tell Professor Memphis about this maestro.
Whew. What a game.
Grimsness burnt black was plotting against Ravenwood with someone called the Maestro. And here Grimsness, I suppose.
Quest complete the ordeal. Goal complete, help the professor. Now we just gotta talk to him. Okay.
This raven, Grimsness Burntblack, was a servant of one called the Maestro? That is a... I'm glad we restored Dahlia to her proper place. Who knows what would have happened otherwise? Keep your wits about you. I may have to call upon you soon.
Alright, and that is the... Firebox event completed. Alright, now we have a few other bits and baubles to do since we hit level 12. First, let's go and grab a potion, because we used it. Got our potion. Now we head back to Ravenwood. And our first stop is the Ice School. Lydia Greyrose has summoned us, so let's see what she wants.
To gain your next ice spell, you must gather reagents. It will be most challenging, but necessary in order to advance. You will need to take this bottle and fill it below the waterfall on Triton, next to the water wheel. There, the water is light and airy. From there, you will travel to Colossus, where Mindy will create a water of fame for you.
Colossus Boulevard. I haven't started the Colossus Boulevard quest yet, and I wasn't planning on it, but I do have to get my my prism if I want to do much of anything moving forward, so we will go ahead and we will spoil a bit of the start of Colossus Boulevard, even though it's not going to be the Colossus video. That's a bit awkward, but this whole series has been awkward so far, so I guess I'm not really worried about it. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. I'm working real hard on it. At this point, we're almost done. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, if you complete everything that, everything in Wizard City, you end Wizard City at level 17, like right at level 17, which is pretty nice. And then we'll go right into Crocotopia afterwards.
You collect the foamy water created by the waterfall.
Alright. Colossus Boulevard, you say? More than happy to head over there. So to get into Colossus Boulevard, we obviously have to tell the guard that we're going to go in.
Thank goodness the headmaster sent a wizard to aid us. We could really use your help. Strange creatures have taken over Colossus Boulevard. We don't know where they came from, but they eat everything in sight. I admire you, wizards.
Beware, young one. There can be more opponents at one time compared to the amount of players participating in the battle. Be very careful.
Alright. So Colossus Boulevard is the first street where you are constantly 2v1ing. But we're not going to be fighting anything here. We're just trying to complete our quest with Mindy.
So, Lydia has you on a spell quest. I can help you if you have a bottle of Triton water. Just give me a moment.
She pours the water into her hands and is able to mold it into an athame.
There you go. A water thing. It's stable for now, but you'll now have to find someone more powerful than I to forge it into an ice thing. I would go to the ice tower across from the ice school. Something should be waiting for you inside. Good luck. That's so sweet of my uncle to send you. I'm so glad you came too.
Alright, well, unfortunately we have... I didn't try and talk to her, but now we have the opening quest.
I've been doing some ice research for Professor Greyrose, but I had to stop. I really need your help. This is horrible. First the gobblers showed up and started eating everything in sight, and then these evil snowmen. They're all over the place. We must get rid of them, but there are so many. Hey, I know. Why don't you defeat some of them and see if that will chase the rest away?
Well, I guess my Colossus Boulevard video is completely messed up now. Hopefully people actually watch these videos in order then. Alright, go across the street to the ice school, sure.
You feel a cold wind fill the room, as if from the giants themselves.
Okay, we have an Ice Colossus. So in order to learn our spell that allows us to beat ice with ice, we must first beat ice with ice without having the ice spell that allows us to do that. Let's go. Name of the game here is just straight damage. Blade plus trap plus 240 base. Let's see if we can win. No. The answer to that question was no. Alright, well let's we'll trap him and then hit him with the snake, and hopefully that's 117. The snake is buffed by the by the spell meant, so maybe. Nice. Got him.
You have proven that you are worthy to be in the School of Ice. I will now freeze your water athame to aid you in your quest. Now you must take it to one who knows the ancient arts. Go now to Kelvin.
Alright.
Looks like the Giants found favor in you, my friend. Now you will need to go back to the statue next to Mindy Pixie Crown on Colossus Boulevard. Once there, an ice minion will visit you and give you the power words you will need for creating your spell.
Great. Alright. Back to Colossus Boulevard we go then. The other videos so far have been an hour or less, and I have a bad feeling that this one is not going to be that. Even though I'm done with this quest now, I still have like 2 others, so I'm gonna go a little bit over, which is unfortunate, especially for something that's like not even really part of the game. There just is not a teleporter in this area for some reason. Oh well. Stone block, we will take that.
You feel the air turn very chilly. You hold the ice blade aloft.
Student of Ice, with this blade you've proven yourself worthy of the next spell. Go now to your school and speak these words. Ricket, Jeffy, Lacula.
Okay, Ice Bird is not a spell. So I don't know why I have an Ice Bird showing up for my ice school, but okay. Mutated fire spells taking the place of an of a hardworking ice spell job. That could have easily been Ice Wyvern or something.
Now, with the ice athame and the words of power, we can create a helpful spell.
As you speak the words, the air around you turns bone-chillingly cold. You hold up the ice athame and slice at the air. A spell card appears as your ice athame disappears.
It is done. Take this new spell, young wizard, and use it in times of dire need.
Alright, Ice Prism. So Ice Prism is a spell that allows you to convert ice damage into fire damage. So basically, if you're fighting an ice enemy, you can spend a turn. It's 0 pips, but you have to spend a turn in a card to make your next attack ignore their resistance and also get boosted because you turn it into fire and they're all weak to fire.
Wizards unite! It's time everyone knows the key to defeating the forces of evil. Come see me in Old Town to learn more.
Alright, next up is the Monstrology. Let's do that real quick.
Once upon a time, there was the first world, inhabited by primal beings and 3 terrible titans.
This is the main story quest. I had a quest to go to Bartleby. I've been trying to avoid doing that, but apparently I walked over it.
When the feuding titans shattered their world, the primal tree and grandmother Raven sang the song of creation and wove its fragments together into the spiral. This is one of those primal beings, Bartleby, the grandfather of trees. He guided me to bring you here, and it's his insight we seek now.
Okay. So what's going on is that we have gotten information from Rowbones that Malistaire was seeking the Order of the Fang for some reason. And Merle is trying to figure out why. So he wants to talk to Bartleby, who has something called the Eye of History, to to see if he knows what's going on.
My sight is not what it once was. My gaze has turned foul and my memory is fading. You must find the one from the world without magic.
That would be me.
This is that one, Bartleby. Oh dear. You see, Wizard, he can't stay with us. His mind is lost in time, in the past and the future.
Beware the spiders, fire rings, the alligator eats the stars. Malice there, if you take my eye, my gaze will turn foul, and your spirit rotten.
Malistaire took his eye, okay.
Malistaire stole the eye of history? Of course. And this repeated bit about a gaze turning foul, it was once a spectre named Foulgaze. He often haunted Sapphira's tower in Old Town. Perhaps his patterns haven't changed. You must investigate it once.
Okay. Foul gaze. Sure, let's check on that. But first, Burke.
Can I help you? Oh, yes, of course. You're the one I was told about. I'm Principal Monstrologist, Gilder Burke. Thanks for coming. Headmaster Ambrose is allowing me to recruit talented and studious young wizards for an exciting new elective program, Monstrology. It's an ancient practice from my home world, Albion, and I've come to share Monstrology throughout the spiral. So let's get started. The motto of Monstrology is Know Thine Enemy. You'll learn to profile your enemy, extract their strengths, and use them to your benefit. We use special monstrological extract spells to enchant damage spells, which can then capture an enemy's very essence or animus.
Okay, so how this works. Monstrology spells are enchantment spells. You can place them on an existing spell that does damage. Then, if that damage spell hits an enemy, when that enemy dies, you will extract its animus, which you can use for various things, like creating a copy of the unit that can exist in your house as a pet, or creating a treasure card that would allow you to summon the unit as a minion in battle. Monstrology is very interesting.
An enchanted spell that deals damage will result in extraction of one animus, plus an additional animus is extracted with a defeating hit.
So you want to use the Monstrology not on just any hit, but the hit that will kill the unit.
Now pay attention here, because this is very important. To formally collect the animus you've extracted, you must win the duel. Once you've successfully collected an enemy's animus, their profile is added to your Monstrology tool. There's much more to Monstrology. Take this extract, Undead Animus spell. Since you're new to Monstrology, you'll want to start with the Lost Souls on Unicorn Way. Extract one Lost Soul Animus, then return here, and we'll wrap up your introduction to Monstrology.
Okay. Well, since we're going to Unicorn Way anyway, let's talk to Aegon.
Aha! You've seen the signs, haven't you? Why, signs of the end of the spiral, of course. Peculiarities, instances of pure impossibility. You may not have seen them yet, but you will. The Gravulum Order has detected increasing numbers of Pecrons all across the spiral. Pecrons? Why, they're invisible micro-magic particles that exist and don't exist at the same time. In concentration, they create peculiarities. That's the theory, at least. The Gravulum Order is dedicated to investigating this frightening trend, and we need your help. Take this Gravulum badge and get a reading from the Gobblers on Colossus Boulevard. Do this, and we might even invite you into the Order.
Okay. Alright, so we gotta go beat a Lost Soul and a Gobbler. Not hard. Then after this, we still have to do Melinda's quest. Okay. All right. All right, we grabbed its animus. Okay, let's go. Defeat a gobbler scavenger on Colossus Boulevard. Okay. Okay, those are the ones that are right here. Cool. All right, we are now above 1,000 maximum health. Excellent. So this is a gobbler. For those of you who are wondering what a gobbler is, they're basically very tall goblins that puke and flatulate. Got him.
Hello? Hello? Do you hear me? Good. The badge is working. Orange reading. Background concentrations there are average. Good. Come back to Ravenwood. Well done, young wizard. Good news. Check in each day, and I'll give you a creature or location to test. You won't need to return. I'll get the reading from your badge remotely. Oh, and take this gravulum lodestone for your house. If you prefer, use that to get your daily assignment. Very well. Until tomorrow, then.
All right, so Aegon's ability is that I can see. I get a daily quest, and if you complete the quests, you get like a special item or bonus. And you just do this once a day, and then like every 15 days or so, you get something cool. It's like a slog.
Were you able to extract an animus from an undead enemy? Why? Cracking. The monstrology tool, notwithstanding, my personal favourite application of an animus is to create a summon monster treasure core. It's like an echo of the enemy you extracted it from, which can be summoned in combat. But not unlike the way one summons a minion. You can also create an expel monster treasure card that's basically an instant defeat, one-shot silver bullet against a particular monster. If used the proper margins, animus can also be used to create house guests, as well as monster echoes that your friends can duel. And don't worry if your house isn't equipped with a Joe sigil. That's what the monster dome is for. Now, if you've any question, and remember, as your monstrology level increases, so keep an eye out for me in your journeys throughout the spiral. Until then, welcome to monstrology. Come on then, get cracking.
Alright. Monstrology done. Last thing that we get for level 12 is gardening, which I'm very excited about.
As the professor of life magic, it falls to me to tell you about a wonderful new activity available to students. I speak of gardening. Students at Ravenwood can plant and grow amazing plants in their dormitory rooms or castles. Wizards of all schools can garden. So my hope is that every student will learn the joy of shepherding new life. There is...
Okay. Oh, jeez, we need gold. We have 4,000 gold. We're gonna have to buy like every gardening spell, chat, but that's okay. Gardening is one of my favorite parts of Wizard101. It's so simple, it's so easy, and you just get free stuff all the time.
Greetings, my little wizard friend. And if it's not too much trouble, I'll ask you for a small favor once I've finished yapping. So, where to start? Well, let me tell you about how gardening works. It all begins with the tiniest of things, a seed. That's it, a seed. Do you have a seed with you? Surely you must. What's that? You don't? Oh dear. And we're off to a poor start. Tell you what, would you run over to speak to Blossom, the life tree in the midst of Raven? Ask her for a seed. Any type will do. She should set you up with something to get you started. Be off then, will ya?
Okay, let's go talk to Blossom. I'm sure she has a seed for us.
Good day to you, young wizard. What can I do for you? A seed? Farley sent you? A most unusual request, but I should be able to help you. A prince's journey of life begins with it as a seed. There are men with enough energy then.
Alright, so we got a dandelion seed, which requires that we be rank 1 as gardeners, which we are not currently. Okay.
Oh, you've got that seed? Fantastic. I recommend you roll up your sleeves and learn something about gardening. Let's see what kind of seed Blossom saw fit to give you. Oh, what's this? A dandelion? That'll do nicely. After you've planted your dandelion seed, it starts to grow. From seed to seedling, young plant, mature plant, to elder. You can use a number of helpful spells to usher it along as it grows, keeping it healthy and happy. Take a look at the row of 4 dandelions to the side of it, and examine each of them. When you're done, come back and I'll bend your ear some more, if you've got the patience for it.
Alright, let's see.
This is a seedling, the youngest phase of life for a plant. You will need energy to plant a seed in a planter or the ground. After a seed is planted, you can use plant growth spells on it to help it flourish. Plants require some things to thrive and survive. Water, sunshine, pollination, magic, and even music. Plants that are cared for with spells to satisfy their needs will advance through the stages of life. Next, you should examine the young plant. This is a young plant in its next stage of life after seedling. You can observe your plant's growth visually and by using some simple spells. The plow spell allows you to remove a plant or dirt pile if you wish to do so. The revive spell allows you to transform a wilting plant into a young plant ready to grow once more. Now you should examine the mature plant. This is a mature plant in the fullness of its growth. When a plant becomes mature, it can be harvested. You can harvest a plant by interacting with it. Each type of plant yields a different harvest. Reagents, pet snacks, gold, treasure cards, or more seeds. You can harvest from a plant as long as it's in its mature stage of life. It's now time to take a look at the elder plant. This is an elder plant, the final stage of a plant's life cycle. Many plants won't reach this stage. An elder plant can be harvested one final time with much greater possible rewards. Once an elder plant is harvested, it disappears and cannot be revived. You should return to speak to Farley.
So you might think, well, what's the point of raising a plant to elder and then getting like one big push if it's just going to die afterwards? Well, the answer is just like how real gardening works. Usually when the elder plant is harvested, it will give you another seed of the same type. So you can plant it again and start from scratch. Circle of life.
So, there you have it. Think you know it all now? I'm sad to say that gardening isn't. Take a look.
This plant is wilting. It will die before too long if it's not taken care of. Plants can die if their needs are not met, or if they are killed by pests. Plants have likes, and a plant's likes are things it enjoys. A plant will flourish. An important... This plant is dead. Now all that can be done is to plow it over, or the greatest threat to plants are pests. Pests can infest if pests are not on enough. When a plant is infested by... To eliminate pests, you can...
Alright.
It's a sorry state to see plants doing so poorly, but it's important. I think by now.
Okay, so we got our boom shroom. Oh, all his spells cost 100. Well, that's good. I can get all of them. Great, now we need to go back to our house. So in our house, we have 2 planters. And we can just go ahead and plant these 2 seeds. So we have a dandelion and we have a boom shroom. And there we go. All right. Oh, well, I mean, I'm in my house. I might as well do my crafting. Let's see. Where's my crafting table? I didn't even buy the recipe yet. Okay, whatever. Well, there you go, chat. My name is Srafi. We managed to get through all of the side quests that were keeping us back. Next time we'll go to Crab Alley, and then Colossus Boulevard, and then Sunken City, and then the sewer, and then we'll be done with Wizard City. Oh, and of course we have to fight Nightshade too. My name is Srafi. I was thrilled to have all of you with me.